Welcome back. I'm still hoping to get lucky and construct a bunker from Star Wars that could be used in a Star Wars diorama or maybe in the Star Wars Legion TTRPG, tabletop role-playing game. And the bunker has gone better since I switched to styrofoam, surprisingly, instead of XPS. And the shape is pretty good, but there's a sort of a ring around the top of it that sits over it, and I need to. I don't know if I could have. If I were better at carving it in the first place, maybe I could have done that from one solid piece. But what I'm gonna do, what I did was I carved another one, basically the same shape as the original bunker, and hopefully I can slide this on top of the one that I just made, and I'll have that lip around the top. Go back and watch Return of the Jedi if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I made that shape again, and I put the bunker that I made on top of it, and I drew a line around it, and I'm going to cut that out. And if I were to do that with the table, I think I have to cut a line into it and then go around it. And that might be the best way to do it. But I wanted to avoid cutting into it because I'd like it to be one solid piece when it goes around. So I was thinking I might use a handheld wire. Now that I'm thinking about this, though, it's not going to be a straight line. The whole point of the table is for the straight lines. So I guess I have to decide, am I prioritizing the straightness of the line inside to go over the thing, or not breaking up that solid piece? I had my mind made up to do that, but now that I'm doing this, now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I should just cut it. I'm gonna try this. I don't think it would be that hard to do it. Relatively straight with all these rulers around. The power of the rulers will help me do straight lines here. As my hand shakes all over the place. Because I don't think it needs to be that straight for this part. Oh, now that I think about it, though, the lines are slanty here, and that could be important. Well, I left a couple of the sides straight on the bunker, and they probably should have been slanty too, but they're straight. I'm gonna try these straight ones. I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. YOLO. And this is not hot. It's not burning into it at all. Oh, there's a button on this. There we go. Maybe I could still use the guide and just hold this in place. It's not going to be at the right angle, though, for those ones, unless I can hold it at a precise 15-degree angle. Just worried I'm going to mess it up if I use the table. I'm going to mess it up regardless. Okay, let's just try this straight edge. You know what? Here, I'm going to use the guide from the table. I've got the table turned off. Guide is straight. And I should be able to essentially hold the wire and the handheld in place while I move this along. That's possible. All right. Boy, this is going through like butter for something that has to fit precisely. Just starting to realize why this wasn't the best choice. I really just want to get a start. Well, let me put my mask on. I'm starting to smell the fumes. Okay, sorry. I'm really just trying to get an idea of whether or not I'm doing any of this right, if the size and shape is right. So maybe this is okay because I'm just cutting it a little bit and all the way in. And I have more styrofoam. So this should be fine. So now that I'm thinking about it, how in the world do I get the styrofoam out? Oh boy, I really should have just done the wire with the table. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, unless I cut this all the way down to the bottom. Which is what I would have to do with the wire anyways. And I'm mucking this up. I think I should just use the wire. All right, let's see. Sides are straight. Front and the back there are straight. And forget again how to use the guide here. See. That side looks good. There's the front. That means cut into this. And then how do I go this way or this way? Let's say I go in a little. And then I switch to the other side. I'll try that. Turn it on. Oh no, because I didn't scare the guide. I went in some. I did not intend to do. I really got to get better with the guide. I want to do the straight edges before I have to switch back to the angle one, but I'm going to try something. I'm just going to go for it straight. Thanks, guide. Just told you there. Completely freehand here now. This is what happens when you work too late. Like, I wanted to get this done more, and it's fun to do. It really is. But then you, like, make a bad decision. You do a sloppy job. This is what a rookie, like an amateur, would do. You know, you're kind of just like, oh, it's late and I'm tired and I want to still finish anyways for funsies, and then you just kind of spoil it all. You have to do the work again tomorrow and do better. Alright, let's see if I have any luck with this at all. Here's the bunker. And this is too thin in places. I'd have to slice it just the right way. I'm so good with being so precise. That's a little optimistic of me. Dropped my goggles. Got my goggles as evidence that I was actually wearing them. Okay. So let's see. Will this somehow fit around the top of it to do the thing with the thing? So the sides are slanted properly. So which side of this one is slanted? Because I didn't do a great job of that either. Okay. As I already said, this might actually work. If I slice this down a bit, it's got to be trimmed inside nicely with the guide. That's kind of why I was just kind of roughshotting it, because I knew that there was a little bit extra. So if I can kind of trim that, I think this will go around it. Nothing better than the sound of styrofoam. Yeah, I think this is actually going to work. It's not going to be real big. It's just supposed to be like, you know, a quarter of an inch or half an inch line around. That might work. I'm going to have to do some cleanup work, but I don't know. You know what I really should do is just do a better job of this tomorrow and try again so it just slides on nicely. To be continued. If I post this, I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe.